But Megila Nikas b'Yid Aleph, b'Yid Bayis, b'Yid Gimel, b'Yid Aleph, Tezvov and Uder, all of these days. Loi Puchis v'lo Yoser, we cannot do before Yid Aleph, and we cannot go past after Tezvov, the 15th. We didn't get to this yet. This was going to be today's Gemura. But any city that has a wall all the way back to the Zman Megillah Yeshia Benit, then Koyrem b'Tezvov. So they go to Tezvov, meaning the classic days in the Megillah is Yidalad and Tezvov, but they also Shishin Purim, they go to Tezvov. So a shtetl or a large city, so a large city like New York or a small tiny derful, they go Koyrem b'Yidalad. They always go to Yidalad. So where do we get these other days? So far we have Yidalad and Tezvov. Where do you get to other days? The small shtetl have the special privilege or whatever it is in order for the Kriyas HaTorah and the Megillah and all this stuff, is that they could go to L'Yom HaChnisa, which means Monday and Thursday, as Rashi explains, whenever they would go to the big city to help out and to get their Din Torahs paskin, so fine. L'Yom HaChnisa, so now we're going to explain all the scenarios. How do you get Yid Aleph, Yid Bayis, and Yid Gimel? That's the real ones we have to find. Says we're kaitzad. How? If the 14th falls out on Monday, so then if the 14th falls out, so everybody does by B'yoy, except for Mekufas Chayma. Mekufas Chayma always goes to the next day, which is going to be Shishin Pirim. Fine, Chali is B'shlishi B'revi. If Yidalet falls out on Tuesday and a Wednesday, so Kfirim Makdim Yom Knisa, the small state, are going to go to Yom Knisa. So Pirim falls out, Yidalet is on Shlishi, so if they're doing the day before, so they're doing a Monday, so they're doing on Yid Bayis. If it falls out on Revi, they're still going back to Monday, so then they're doing on Yid Aleph, meaning from Yid Aleph they're going 2 days back. Now, so that's how the scenario is. So we have all these different things. Chali is b'chamishi if Yidalet falls out on Thursday, because again, the small shteitlich, the goal is they always need to do Monday or Thursday. So if it's Thursday, so the small shteitlich are going to be together with the Yurus Gedoyles by Yoim. Chali is Erev Shabbat. The Gemara is at this point, just the mission is just going through every day of the week that Yidalet could fall out, even though we're not adding anything right now. So then Chali is Erev Shabbos. If Yidalet falls out on Friday, Kfurim Makdim Leim Achnisa, so they go back to Thursday. Now here's where we're going to get the Chiddush. Chali is b'Shabbos, Kurim Yuz Gedoylos Makdim Leim Yom Achnisa, like we saw the first time. So this is Pusha, they're going to go back to Thursday from Shabbos, because Yidalet is on Shabbos. Mekufas Chayim L'Muchar. Mekufas Chayim is going to be L'Muchar. It's going to be on L'Muchar. So one second. So Yuz Gedoylos also is Makdimin, because you're not allowed, we don't read the Megillah on Shabbos. So we pointed out that Asher last time, Shalom pointed out. Fine. Because we're going to find Chali is Acher Shabbos. If it falls out after Shabbos, Kfurim Makdim Yom Achnisa. If Yidalet falls out on Sunday, Kfurim go back to Yom Achnisa, which is the Thursday before. So that's the biggest stretch. So if Yidalet, right, so if Yidalet, let's cheshbon it out just to say it in our mind. If Sunday is Yidalet, so then Shabbos is Yid Gimel, then Friday is Yid Bayis, so then Thursday will be Yidalet. So that's how we have Yidalet. You know, Achnisa Vayurus Gedoylos Koyim by B'Yom Kuvas Chayim L'Muchar. Fine. Now, says the Gemara, Megila Nikas B'Yidalet Menulan. How do we know that you could do it Yidal Menulan? Could be in Alamayim L'Kama. Meaning the Gemara understood that we're asking, why is this? So the Gemara says, why? Because Chachomim Mekila Kfurim Lias Makdim Le'Yom Achnisa. Chachomim said that you can make a killer, they could do Le'Yom Achnisa, Kedai, should speak in Mayim Muzachim, Shirok Rachim, in order that they should be masking Mayim Muzachim, but they should serve, they should be available on the right day of Yidalet. So we want them to be killer, Ichash and Gedaben, Kedai, and Ochanamba, that you should be able to move on, and they should be able to serve food for the people that are doing the regular Pira. It says, Mura, Anan Huche Kamrina. The Gemara says, no, you didn't understand. My question was, everything has to be from Anshe Knesset Gdoila, meaning from the big Chacham. We know they all spoke 70 languages, and Modchat Tzadik was part of it. So B'Kitzur, it has to be that they were all Mesik, and all of these days of Yid Aleph, Yid Bayis, Yid Gimel had to be Anshe Knesset. Why? If you want to tell me they only did Yid Aleph Tezvov, it can't be. You want to tell me that the Chacham came and they were Oiker Takuna that the Anshe Knesset Gdoila made? It's impossible. Tanan, We learned in a Mishnah, Ein Bezdin Yochel Levatel, Divrei Bezdin Chavayim, Klein Gudel, and many Bechachim of a minion. The rule is that a second Bezdin, well, the Master is not hefke, but Ein Bezdin Yochel Levatel, Divrei Bezdin Chavayim, Klein Gudel, and many, they have to be larger by number, meaning more people, and besides some more people, they have to have more Chachma. How are you going to measure that? It's a big sigya. Elu, Pshita, Kila, so it has to be that if the Megillah tells us Yidalet and Tezvov, then Yid Aleph and Yid Beis Yid Gimel have to come from Anshe Knesset Gdoila, because you can't just make up stuff. So now the question is, if so, if it was already made at the time of the Megillah, meaning it has to have come from the Anshe Knesset Gdoila who lived in the time of the Megillah. So if they were there, so where is it? It must be that it's Merimes. It has to be that they put it into the Megillah somewhere. Omer of Shimon bar Abba, Omer of Yochanan, Omer Kru, Lekayim Eskimai HaPirim V'Ayla B'Zmanayim. So the Pusik says to keep the days of Pirim in their proper time. Zmanam, Harba Tiknim, meaning it doesn't say Lekayim Eskimai Pirim B'Zman, it says Zmanayim. Zmanayim is going to have a bunch of extra lamidim. Al Pi Digdig and Zman Nehem, it's extra things. Fine, Zmanam Harba Tikni Lahem, says the Gemara, Haimi Boy Lai Legife. We need this, we need to have Zmanayim to tell you that you can read the Megillah on Yidalet and Tezvov. Says the Gemara, Imkain, just to tell me that you can read the Megillah and keep the Pirim on Yidalet and Tezvov, Lai Mekru Zman, my Zmanayim. Zmanam Tiva, it's Mashva, Tiva means, it's Aramaic for a lot, there's a lot of days. There's a lot of days that you could do the Megillah. Says the Gemara, we need another, meaning you have to squeeze out a third halacha out of this zmanayim. That what? As Vakatami boyelai zmane shel zeh loy kizmane shel zeh. By the way, I said zmanayim. Sai because Chaglein to Litvish Yeshiva is Ochid, and Ochid because Chaglein is Skreir Chayder, and someone does Skreir Chayder. So it's still in the genes by me. Yeah. The camera's on, so you might not want to do that. Okay. I said Zmanayim instead of Achus, it says Zmanayim. Zmanayim. This is, yeah. What does that mean? We saw Rasha. Zman means that you can't just pick and choose, meaning to say, a Ben Kvar can't just do on a different day. We could have thought without this that a person could do whichever day I want. I'm going to do this. So, Maila, you need to say Zman Shazeh is like Zman Shazeh, that everything is a divided day. It says the Gemara, Imkai Laimikru Zmanam. My Zmanayim, Shmatman or Killer. Kids, we're learning out three things from Zmanayim. We're learning out that you could do the Megillah for many days. You're learning out Yidalet and Tezvov itself. That's Legifa, the Pusik itself. And we're also learning out that Zman Shazeh, meaning once you have a day, you live in a specific city, you can't just hop around, even though the Bukhrim and it's a Surul, they go to Bnei Brak, they go to Yerushalayim, because Yerushalayim has a wall thing, so you have an extra day. Again, they're not really doing the Mitzvah Sayoy. They're not really doing it because like the Yeshiva, exactly. Anyways, they're not making a Brucha Megillah. That they couldn't do. Says the Gemara, I'm Zmanam Tiva. Says the Gemara, maybe there are many more days, meaning once you're adding, we said that a lot, maybe you should add a whole bunch of days. Says the Gemara, Zmanayim doimi de Zmanam. We're adding two, like the two that already exist in the Megillah. Ma Zmanam, just like if we would have said only Zmanam, we would have known it's Yidalet and Tezvot. So too, Ma Zmanam Trai, Av Zmanayim Trai. Okay, I think we're going to stop over here.